What's up guys, Josiah Novak here from True Transformation, and today I'm covering a question that I get all the time, and it is how do I get rid of the lower belly fat? How do we shred that annoying stubborn fat that sits around your waist? So I'm gonna give you a full-blown system today in today's video, 90 days, lose the lower belly fat. What do you gotta do step by step? Without further ado, let's jump into today's video. All right guys, so we're talking about stubborn lower ab belly fat today. How do you get rid of it in 90 days or less? So I want to preface this by saying, coming into a phase where you're trying to shred that last bit of fat, you actually need to be at a place where that is literally the only fat that you have left. If you're coming into this 40, 50, 60 pounds overweight, go back, watch some of my other fat loss videos. I'll put one here that will work really well for you, that will start you on a path that's going to get you that first 20 to 30 pounds down, and then shred that last bit. But if you're a guy who's just struggling to lose the belly fat, this video is perfect for you. So let's hop into step number one. So step number one is to do an analysis of whether or not you're being detailed enough with all of your tracking. If you wanna get to elite levels of leanness, if you wanna see a full-blown six-pack, not just your top abs, if you wanna get rid of the love handles, then you're gonna have to be a little bit more diligent when it comes to tracking what you're doing. So this means knowing how many calories you're eating, how many grams of protein you're eating. Those two are probably the big ones when it comes to nutrition. The other huge one is how much you're moving throughout the day. Studies show that as you get leaner, most people slow down their activity. Why? Well, just to conserve energy. Sometimes you don't even realize it, and you start moving less than you did when you were at higher percentages of body fat. So if you've been dieting for a period of time, or let's say you dieted for a period of time, got lean, took a break, and now you want to get rid of the last bit of fat, just take a look at what you've been doing. Track for a week or two. Make sure you know how many calories you're eating, how much protein you're getting in, how many steps you're taking. This is going to go a tremendous amount of way when it comes to dialing in that last round of fat loss, that last bit that's holding on for dear life that just won't go away. So step number one, do an analysis of your calories, protein, and how much you're moving every day. That way that part is fully dialed in. Okay, step number two is to prepare mentally for what's ahead, because when you have that last, let's call it 10 pounds to lose, and it's the lower pouch or whatever just hanging on, covering that lower ab section, it can be a little bit frustrating because that's literally the last chunk that your body's holding on to. Your body doesn't necessarily want to get rid of that last bit of fat. It's gonna take time. It's not gonna happen in a week, and it can be frustrating mentally. It can start to wear on you a little bit. So if you're coming off a long stretch of dieting, let's say you lost 30, 40, 50 pounds, and you put in serious work for the past 6 to 8 months, and maybe if you're being honest with yourself, you're feeling a little bit run down. It's not a bad idea to take a diet break. And I don't mean just go pig out and add a bunch of fat back. I mean, incrementally increase your calories by 300 to 500 until maybe you find a good maintenance level where you're not gaining or losing weight, but you're not thinking about food all the time. You're not run down. Your appetite isn't completely out of control. Then come back to losing fat, because the last thing you want to do is go into the stubborn fat phase feeling completely run down, feeling like, I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm just mentally not engaged. I'm not invested. That's a recipe for disaster. It can set you back a long way, because what might happen is you'll rebound really quickly. Let's say you do get some of the fat off, but you're so burned out that you triple your calories for the next 3 weeks and you gain back a bunch of weight because you just weren't mentally prepared for the task at hand. So make sure, step number two, you get fully mentally engaged into the process. And if you're not, don't be afraid to take a diet break before hopping back in. Step number three, don't overdo it. The last thing you want to do is start throwing crazy cardio protocols, doubling it up on weight training sessions, going to extreme low levels of calories to chip away at that low body fat. You want to think about coaxing that last bit of fat off. You want to find a good place where you're seeing the fat come off a little bit at a time, but you're not miserable. Yes, you will be hungry, and we'll get to some of the realities of getting shredded in my last step, but you don't want to throw the whole kitchen sink and house at this problem. You want to give it the bare necessities, if you will, right? Meaning you want to keep your weight training consistent, but not overdo it. 3 to 4 times a week is plenty for most guys. Sometimes 5 is fine if you have the recovery ability, you're getting enough sleep, and you can handle it schedule-wise. Calories, I would never dip below, let's call it 10 times your goal body weight. So if you're 10 pounds away from being shredded, let's say you're 210 pounds and you know at 200, you're gonna be really lean. You don't wanna probably go lower than 2,000 to 2,200 calories a day. If you have to go lower than that, it might be a good idea to, like I said, go to maintenance for a bit just to keep your metabolism healthy and avoid extreme hunger. You definitely don't wanna go insane with cardio. What do I mean by insane? I would say any more than like 10 to 15,000 steps a day. So if you're doing like 15, 20,000 steps a day, doing the treadmill for an hour in the morning, coming back doing an hour of cardio at night, save that stuff for like the bodybuilding competitions. Those guys have to get absurdly shredded, right? Not healthy levels of shredded. You'll see a six pack way before you're stage ready if you do things right when it comes to bodybuilding. Back when I did bodybuilding shows in the early 2000s, I had a six pack for like the last 10 weeks of prep. But that last 10 weeks of prep was miserable because I was chipping away at body fat that like I didn't even know existed, right? Like my left lower rib needed to get shredded. Like that's absurd. So you don't need to go that far. So you don't need to do double sessions of cardio. You know, if you want to, cool. If it's part of like a performance-based goal or you're doing some crazy endurance event and you have to do that amount, by all means go for it. But if you're just somebody like a guy like me who wants to look good with his shirt off and feel good about himself and his own skin, just stick to 10 to 15,000 steps a day. That's more than enough. Let the calorie deficit do its thing. Just be patient and the fat will come off. Let's go to the last step to lose that lower belly fat. Okay, last thing here with lower belly fat, just understand that it is the last to go. There's nothing you can do to target it specifically. Doing more hanging leg raises or crunches or taking fat burners, none of that stuff's gonna work. You only have really one option, and that is to give it time. That's it. Do the right things, stick to the calories, stick to the protein, stick to your meals, the steps, the movement, the weight training, all that stuff, stick to it, but give it time. That is the answer to getting shredded. Most people just aren't patient enough. Most people just aren't consistent enough over a long period of time to get that lean. So yeah, if you want to have stronger abs and better cuts when you are shredded, do ab work, do your core work, train your body, but don't think that that's somehow targeting that stubborn fat. Just understand that patience and consistency will ultimately get you there if you're willing to invest in them. All right, guys, that wraps up today's video. Thanks so much for watching. Hope this helps you get leaner, especially in your lower ab area. If you haven't already, be sure to leave a comment below and subscribe to the channel. And if you're a guy out there who's struggling to do this on his own, maybe you've been spinning your wheels for a while, you need some more structure, you need direction, accountability, and you want to be involved with other guys who are handling business when it comes to fitness, check out our Lean Body Formula program below. It's specifically for guys over the age of 30 who want to get leaner, who also want to maintain the results they get for the rest of their life. We've helped over 1,500 men over the past 5 years, not only get in great shape, but use the power of fitness to make every part of their life better. So if you're interested in that, check it out. In the meantime, I'll be dropping a video every Wednesday and Friday for guys on how to improve your entire life using the power of health and fitness. I'm JosiahNovak from thetruetransformation.com. Remember, life moves fast. Make it count. I'll talk to you on the next one. Peace.